Welcome. Previously, I showed you a few examples about named constants with a type. In some other languages, constants can only be initialized to a number. However, in Go, they don't have to be initialized only to numeric values. And Go constants can also be declared without a type. Let's check it out. Let's declare a few example constants now. Here is an integer constant with an integer literal. Now let's declare a float64 constant with a float literal. Let's declare another one, this time a string constant with a string literal. And the last one, a bool constant with a bool value. Let's print them all. Now, let's run it. Note that all these values are literals, so they are constants. By the way, you don't need to declare the types. Let's check it out. Here I removed the type declarations. Let's run this program again. As you can see, it prints the same values like the previous program, right? It looks like nothing has changed. But behind the scenes, actually a lot of things has changed. Do you really think that in Go, which is one of the most strongest type languages out there, when you get rid of the types, nothing will be changed ever? I don't think so. So when you remove a type declaration, the constant becomes a typeless constant. I mean really typeless. You're gonna learn about it soon, no worries. Okay, you can also use an expression within a constant declaration. Let me show you how to do that. Let's first use an expression with the first constant. Let's add 1 to the integer literal, like this. As you can see, this is just a simple numeric expression which is equal to 2. Remember the rule that you can only initialize constants with other constants. The same rule still applies here. For example, I can't call a function while initializing a constant. Let's use an expression with the second constant, pi, like this. This expression multiplies the float literal 3.14 with the previous constant, min. So in a constant expression, it's possible to use other constants as well. Now look at the third constant, version. It's also possible to combine strings while initializing a constant. So let's concatenate beta string literal like this. And as the last example, let's use the not operator before the bool value next to the debug constant like this. This not operator just reverses the bool value. So true becomes false, false becomes true. You'll learn about it soon. Okay, ready, let's run this now. Alright, it just prints the result of the expressions. Min becomes 2. Pi becomes 6.28. Version becomes 2.0.1-beta. And lastly, debug becomes false. Alright, as an exercise, run this program yourself. Try to change the expressions and even try to use runtime constructs within the expressions like calling functions, using variables and so on. Okay, that was all for this lecture. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.